Hello and welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for race number 6 of 10 in the season number 2. After Chris Buescher winning at the Candy Cane Way and the next race at Atlanta being the round of 16, who is going to keep their playoff hopes alive and who is going to be sadly eliminated? We're at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, a long 10-lap race with 26 drivers in the field. It's Joey Lagano winning pole today, his first time doing that. As we go in the back, your point leader, Byron, is leading 8 points over the second place holder, which is the number 32 of Corey LaJoy, who's currently leading 2 points over the third place leader, which is Christopher Bell, which is currently leading 1 point over the fourth place holder, which is in the top 3. It's all the way in the top. It's the number 10 of Eric Olamola in fourth in points this season. He is leading 2 points over the fifth place holder, and we're going to have to go back all the way back again. It's the number 37 of Ryan Priest, your fifth place in points this season. He is the last person in the top 5 of season 2, and Jimmy Johnson has the worst position, sitting in last. And let's look at today's starting lineup. In row 1, it's number 22 of Joey Lagano starting first, and the number 88 of Alex Bowman starting second. Row 2, it's 10 of Eric Olamola, and starting third, and the number 11 of Danny Hamlin starting fourth. Row 3, it's Kyle Busch in that number 18 machine running 5th, and the number 19 of Martin Truex Jr. in the 19 machine starting 6th. Row 4, it's Brad Keselowski starting 7th, and the number 9 of Chase Elliott starting 8th. Row 5, 9 of Kevin Harvick starting 9th, and the number 12 of Ryan Blaney starting 10th. Row 6 is the number 8 of Tyler Reddick starting 11th, and number 6 of Ryan Newman starting 12th. Then in row 7, we have Matt DiBenedetto starting 13th, and the number 3 of Austin Dillon in that number 3 machine starting 14th. Row 8, Darrell Wallace Jr. starting 15th. Your point leader this season, William Byron in that 24 machine starting 16th. And then in row 9, we have last race winner, number 17 of Chris Buescher starting 17th, and the 18 of Matt Kenseth starting 18th. Row 10, Clint Bowyer in his final season in the FAD3N Racing Series starting 19th, and the number 20 of Eric Jones starting 20th. Then we have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. starting 21st, and the number 13 of Ty Dillon starting 22nd. Second to last row, the number 32 of Corey LaJoy starting 23rd, and the number 95 of Christopher Bell starting 24th. And then the final row, Ryan Priest, number 37 machine starting 25th, and Jimmy Johnson, he was your point leader a couple races ago starting 26th. He's not anymore. Pace car rolling off. Let's see how this race is going to turn out. Joey Lagano is your pole leader. Green flags in the air. They come around those first turns 1 and 2. It's side by side for the lead with Alex Bowman and Eric Olamola as your top 3, as they don't move any positions here. Still side by side for the lead as they come into turn number 3. A 10-lap race, so a lot of position change could happen here, but there's single file coming in for the first 4 or 5 positions. They're 3 wide almost in the back, and as they lead the first lap of lap number 2 is Joey Lagano in the 22 machine. They come around that turns 1 and 4, still single file, first, second, and third at least. Probably single file still in the back of those positions. They come around those final turns 3, and here they come to the final turns 4. And Joey Lagano's no movement change here in this race leads lap number 3. No, we got a caution. Wallace Jr. slamming into the outside turns 4 wall, collecting your last race winner, Chris Buescher and Matt Kenseth. And the caution will come out early in this one with lap 3 out of 10, including 3 cars. And Darrell Wallace Jr. hit that outside turn 4 wall hard, as he looks like he got tipped by Clint Bowyer, and he just slammed into the wall, and it was a tough break for Darrell Wallace Jr. That roof is demolished. And it looks like Chris Buescher and Matt Kenseth are going to be all right. Just got tipped by Clint Bowyer. Unlucky moment as they came around as turns 4. He is going to be towed away. But it's 17 to Chris Buescher and 42 and Matt Kenseth still staying alive, still trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're going to be in it. They just need to pit. If you get ready for the restart, Joey Lagano still up front. No position change in the top 5 yet. Who is going to pull this one off today? It's on the restart. The green flag's waving, and green flag's in the air for Joey Lagano. And Alex Bowman gets a great start. They're still side by side for the lead as they come into turn number 1. Down to turn number 2, still side by side. This is the view of Joey Lagano. He is currently in first. He has led every single lap, but once again, there's only been 3 laps raced here. And they touch Joey Lagano and Alex Bowman. They hit the outside wall. They're going 4 wide, and Eric Olamola with a huge lead. They somehow break it up as they go into pits. A huge gap for the 10 of Eric Olamola, leading over the second and third place leaders. Now Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin out of nowhere. They are in the second and third positions as they come out of pit lane. Tape on that roof for the 22 of Joey Lagano, and obviously frustration of those 2 drivers. as they lead lap 8 out of 10. And here comes Martin Truex Jr. side drafting number 22, A10. And we got a car with engine blowing up. 20 of Eric Jones with the smoke coming out of his back engine. He's going to go into his garage. He's going to be out of this race. And we get 2 laps to go here in Indianapolis. Down in those turns, 1 and 2, Eric Ollermola pushing onto the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. Jr. has not won a race yet. He almost had one in season 1, but he lost to Paul Menard. Here they come down in the turns 3. Eric Ollermola is trying to get in, and it's Denny Hamlin in that 3rd seat. Here they come. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And Martin Truex Jr. and Eric Ollermola, they're touching down in the turn 1. Here they come down in the turn 2. They're touching. Hey, Denny Hamlin to the lead. Ollermola's going to tip Hamlin on his roof. It's going to tip Busch. It's blocking off the other cars. Martin Truex Jr. all alone. He will get his first win in the FAD3N Racing Series. Martin Truex Jr., then Ryan Blaney, then Reddick, then Elliott, then DiBenedetto winning here at Indianapolis. A crazy win for the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. His first win in the FAD3N Racing Series. And what in the world happened? As you see, the 10 of Eric Oller and the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. touch. Denny Hamlin to the lead. Eric Ollermola is going to tip Denny Hamlin. He's going to tip Kyle Busch, opening up a big room for the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. In that case, he got his first ever win. A tough break for the 10 of Eric Ollermola. He's been in the top 3 all day. There's the impact right there. And then there he is on his side. And then he's just going to spin. And then there's the contact with Kyle Busch. And that's going to lead Martin Truex Jr. to his first ever win. What a win for Martin Truex Jr. He was in your top 5 most of the race. And out of nowhere, in the last 2 laps, he made it up to the win. And there's the results of the wreck. And Martin Truex Jr. is going to do his first burnout here in the FAD3N Racing Series as he wins in Indianapolis. Next race is Atlanta, the round of 16. Who is going to keep their playoff hopes alive? Who is going to be eliminated? We'll find out as the finishing results come up and the point leader of the season and the rest of the schedule coming up. I will see you guys in Atlanta. Hope you had a good holiday and a good happy new year. And I'll see you guys in Atlanta.